Good afternoon and welcome to this week's issue of Print21, the weekly TV news bulletin from Print21, sponsored this week by Fujifilm Business Innovation. News this week is led by the ongoing COVID drama in Victoria, which has seen Melbourne locked down behind bars, although there's been some easing restrictions in Victoria and regional Victoria. Print is classified as an essential service, which means that the printing industry can keep on printing. Anyone who works for a printer has to work from home, sales and admin staff. All staff have to wear a mask, indoor and outdoor, and a COVID-safe plan must be communicated and implemented. Any visitors must be logged in and out. Victorian printers are actually currently seeing work return to pre-COVID levels and happy to be able to keep on working. They can work for interstate clients, not much restriction on couriers. Printers spoken to by Print21 have been resigned to the new restrictions, and they're actually having little impact. Print21, for instance, spoke to CMYK Hub today, said there'd been no let-up in the orders, and the Wayne East store at Marvel Bookbinding told a similar story. Both are continuing to operate as normal with no restriction to supply. Most print businesses will not be the recipients of the Victorian Government's $250 million support package, as they're able to carry on working from their place of work, of course, because they're essential services. Of equal concern to printers around the country will be the imminent paper, board, film and wide format media price rises coming on 1st of July. The July rises will be 6% across the board from Spices, a range of price rises from Ball and Doggett. They come as merchants say they're having to pay more for their stock at source. Mill prices or pulp prices to the mill are up by 35%. We know that. Mills are facing soaring energy costs. And like everyone, the merchants are facing spiraling increases in shipping costs, currently up to 5 times normal rates and showing no signs of coming down. Wide format media and packaging film are also being impacted by skyrocketing resin prices. Back in April, Tim Woods, editor at Industry Bible, Pulp and Paper Edge, predicted the July price rises for printing products for being brought into Australia and New Zealand. Predicted them as certain, citing Stora Enso cutting out 1.3 million tonnes of commercial paper as helping to drive the price rises, as well as those shipping costs, growing demand from China. He said those rises would be inevitable, and so it's proved. Paper is not the only price rise that printers are facing. Heidelberg, the world's biggest press manufacturer, has just said that it will be increasing all its prices immediately, but although moderately. The company says that in order to cushion the disproportionately sharp rise in material, logistics and other procurement costs, those rises will be coming in as from now. Price rises won't be uniform, varying from product to product. Koenig & Bauer, similarly, will also be raising the prices on its presses. In other news, Heidelberg has a webinar coming out in 3 weeks' time, as does Durst on June the 15th. And its webinar will have a European label printer sharing how it switched from long and medium run labels to short run to digital with the Durst Tau RSCI. Epsom has a new end-to-end solution on its new Shore colour press with the GM jumbo unwinder and finishing operation. In other news, South Sydney printing operation Westman Printing has bought binding in-house and is now also offering a trade binding service with a new BQ270 supplied by Curry Group. For all these stories and more in full detail, go to print21.com.au, follow the links to register for the events. Thanks to our sponsor, Fujifilm Business Innovation. This is Wayne Robinson for Print21, signing off for another week. And best wishes to everyone in Melbourne.